Hi guys, it's me CornerKun again. After the side Unity, we got the Age of Overlord. In this booster pack, they got the Snake Eyes with the Black Witch, the Odd Eyes, the TG Monster, the Monster of Horus, and the Sky Crisis. Also, they got the Magician of Thorn and Unity again. Let's see what we have in this case. Let's go! In the Age of Overlord, I'm very interested with the Snake Eyes deck. Then in the Japanese version, I also have built the deck of it. Just like before, the bonus pack will open at the end. Okay. The World Monster, they also have it in the Creation Pack 2, and now they got it in the Age of Overlord. So I think the card list is same with the Japanese version, but it just have a little bit card, it's extra. Dynasty Glory of Horus. If you control King's Sacrifices, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. You can only special summon Dynasty Glory of Horus once per turn by this way. You can only use each of the following effects of this card once per turn. You can send 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard, including this card. Add 1 King's Sacrifices from your deck to your hand. Then you can draw 1 card. If another card you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, while this card is in your monster zone, you can send 1 card on the field to the graveyard. So if your opponents use the effect to destroy a monster or banish your monster, so you can send 1 card of your opponents or yourself from the field to the graveyard. And I don't think they got this one in the Japanese version. And a Coke. Cursed Bright Doll was a little bit creepy.
Yes!
Okay, the Vanquish Soul Jiaolong. If you reveal a card in your hand to active a Vanquish Soul card or effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can active one of the effects by revealing monster in your hand with the least tribute. If you show 1 fire monster, you can change the battle position of 1 monster on the field. If you show 2 fire monster, you can add 1 Vanquish Soul card from the deck to your hand, except the Vanquish Soul Jiaolong. You can only use each effect of Vanquish Soul Jiaolong once per turn, and cannot active more than 1 in the same chain. So if you show this card by the effect of the Vanquish Soul monster, it can special summon to the field. And then he also have the effect of the Vanquish Soul, just showing the monster to your opponent about that attribute. Then if it's a fire, then you can have the first effect, and if it's 2 fire monster, they will have the other effect. And this is Performable Lady Yange. And also the Monster of Horus. Volcano Inferno. The World Kingdom. And it's Wing Beast. Pendulum Call. The Snake Eyes monster. Fire Recovery. Snowbird. Fairy Dragon Cycle. The Earthbound Serpent. The Monster of Horus. field spell of the Snake Eyes. Okay, the Wanted, the Seeker of Sinful Spell, and you can see the Black Witch on the Wanted. And the effects with add 1 Diebel Star monster from a deck or graveyard to your hand. During your main phase, you can banish this card from a graveyard, then target one of your Sinful Spells, spell or trap that is banished or in your graveyard, except Wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils. Place it on the bottom of that and draw 1 card. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn, and it is a quick play spell. Okay, the secret rare. The Dark Hole Dragon. Oh, this looks very cool. See the Black Witch. That's cool. Odd Eyes Arcade Dragon. This is a fusion monster, and you have to use 4 dragon, 1 fusion dragon, 1 synchro dragon, 1 exit dragon, and 1 pendulum dragon. This card is always treated as Supreme King set up. Okay, so it's mixing 4 dragon in the Arc 5. Okay, because I'm not very well with the pendulum deck, so maybe I just show it to you effect. And this is the ultimate rare. Wait, the normal one. Then the next box. Okay, let's start. The TG monster, the Glaive Blaster, and this card must be synchro summon, and you can target 1 monster on the field special summoned from the extra deck. Banish it. You can use this effect a number of times per turn, up to the number of non-tuner synchro monsters used as synchro material for this card. Okay, once per turn, if a monster is banished face up, you can target 1 of them, special summon it to your field, ignoring its summoning conditions. Okay. Okay, the King's Sacrifices. Horus monster you control cannot be destroyed by card effects that do not target them. You can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, and send one Horus monster from a deck to the graveyard. You can only use the effect of this card up to 4 times per turn. Once per turn, at the start of the damage step, if your Horus monster battle an opponent's monster, you can send that opponent's monster to the graveyard. So if you're using this effect, you can just discard the Horus monster and then using the effect of those Horus monster to summon it to the field. Okay, the holo rare of the Odd Eyes Archery Dragon. Okay, the original Sinful Spirals, Snake Eye. Send one other face-up card you control to the graveyard. Special summon one level 1 fire monster from your hand to or deck. You can banish this card from the graveyard. Then target one Snake Eye or Diabell Star monster in your graveyard. Add one level 1 fire monster from a deck to your hand. Then place the target monster on the bottom of the deck. You only use one discard effect per turn, and only once that turn. Exceed the Pendulum, the Link monster. Okay, the Iris, the Labyrinth Butler. And during the main phase, it is a quick effect. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard, and special summon one Labyrinth monster, or set one normal trap from your hand. The set normal trap can be active this turn. When your opponents activate a card or effect in response to your card or effectivation of a normal trap or labyrinth card, except Iris, you can activate the effect in the graveyard. Special summon this card. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn, so it helps bring back the trap and using it in that turn, the turn you set. Okay, the Tsar. Is this Tsar or ZR? The Supreme King? Because in Japanese version we just call it Zak. also a pendulum monster. I think the shadow is the main character in Arc 5, the Yuya. Maybe. It just looks like the shadow of him. Okay, move to the bonus pack. And this time they also don't have the number S. Second one. Oh, the SP Little Knight. It's a very useful card in nowadays. And if this card is link summoned using a fusion or synchro or exceed or link monster as material, you can target one card on the field or in either graveyard. Banish it. Also, your monster cannot attack directly this turn. When your opponent activate a card or effect, you can target 2 face-up monsters on the field, including a monster you control. Banish both until the end phase. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn, so it's a quite useful card. At the end, we got 2 Sky Crisis. The Glory of Horus and the Black Witch. We'll have the single card in our website. If anyone are interested, just go to www.tcg-corner.com. Also, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel. See you guys in the Creation Pack 3 video. Bye bye!